The Attitude Era, 1999 to 2001. Ron Killings got into WWE during the Attitude Era as K-Kwik. This was when Stone Cold, The Rock, and crazy hardcore stuff ruled everything. K-Kwik was just another rapper trying to get noticed with some basic hip-hop moves. While bigger names got lost in all that craziness, Killings managed to win the Hardcore Championship twice and team up with Road Dogg. He wasn't a superstar, but he was learning and keeping his job when the guys with way more hype were getting the boot. The Attitude Era chewed up wrestlers and spat them out, but K-Kwik figured out how to stay useful without getting steamrolled by the main event guys. Pretty smart for someone who wasn't ready for the big leagues yet. The Ruthless Aggression Era, 2002 to 2007. After WWE kicked him out, most wrestlers would have just disappeared. Instead, Killings went to TNA and totally flipped the script during wrestling's Ruthless Aggression Era. While WWE was pushing guys like John Cena and Batista, Killings was making history in TNA. This era was all about being tough, keeping it real, and proving you could hang in the ring. Perfect timing for Ron the Truth Killings to show his serious side. He became the first black NWA World Champion, headlined the big shows, and basically ran an entire wrestling company. While other wrestlers were struggling to keep up with all the athletic stuff, Killings crushed it. He proved he could talk trash, carry main event matches, and be a legit world champion. The guy who was just a comedy sidekick in WWE became a history-making champ somewhere else. The PG Era, 2008 to 2013. When Killings came back to WWE in 2008, wrestling was going into the PG era. This messed up a lot of careers because guys couldn't handle the cleaner, more kid-friendly content. But R-Truth, on the other hand, handled things perfectly. The PG era was perfect for his upbeat, happy character. "What's up" became one of the most popular catchphrases in wrestling. Kids went crazy for him. Parents didn't complain, and he was getting TV time while other wrestlers were whining about the new rules. But the genius move was his 2011 bad guy turn, just when the PG era was getting boring. R-Truth went completely nuts, messing with kids, smoking on TV, creating the little Jimmy character. He found ways to be edgy without breaking the PG rules. He even got to fight John Cena for the WWE Championship. Most wrestlers either went full kiddie or complained about the new limits. R-Truth owned both sides of the PG era. The Reality Era, 2014 to 2016. The Reality Era was rough for older wrestlers. This was when WWE started talking about real-life drama, social media blew up, and fans were getting way smarter about the business. A lot of veteran wrestlers looked old and out of touch during this time. R-Truth survived by going all in on being ridiculous. While others were trying to be real, he doubled down on being completely goofy. His comedy got more self-aware, and he started messing with what fans expected. The Reality Era wanted real stuff, and R-Truth's real self happened to be genuinely funny and entertaining. While other wrestlers were struggling with all the behind-the-scenes talk, R-Truth was naturally mixing real and fake with his character. The New Era, 2016 to 2018. When Triple H took over NXT and started changing WWE's whole vibe, a lot of older wrestlers got pushed aside for newer, more athletic talent. The New Era was all about great wrestling, different storylines, and fresh faces. R-Truth could have easily been forgotten, but instead he found his perfect spot. He became the veteran who could make anyone look good, work with anyone, and give reliable entertainment without stealing the spotlight from rising stars. This era taught him about how to be valuable without being the main focus. He was helping younger talent, providing laughs, and staying relevant without demanding main event spots. That's old school wisdom right there. The Women's Evolution, 2018 to 2020. During the Women's Evolution, when WWE was finally taking women's wrestling seriously, R-Truth found another way to stay relevant. His partnership with Carmella during the Mixed Match Challenge was perfect timing. While other male wrestlers were struggling to figure out how to work with women's storylines without taking over, R-Truth just naturally fit. His comedy worked great with Carmella's character, and they won the whole tournament together. He survived the Women's Evolution by being one of the few male wrestlers who could make women's storylines better instead of ruining them. The Thunderdome Pandemic Era, 2020 to 2022. The pandemic killed a lot of wrestling careers. Without live crowds, many wrestlers lost their connection with fans. Comedy wrestlers especially had a hard time because their timing was off without crowd reactions. R-Truth didn't just survive the Thunderdome era, he killed it. The 24/7 championship stuff became some of the best entertainment during those weird months. His comedy worked perfectly in the strange, crowdless world because he was naturally energetic and animated. While other wrestlers were complaining about performing without crowds, R-Truth was creating memorable moments in empty arenas and backstage segments that went viral on social media. The Triple H Era, 2022 to 2025. When Triple H took over creative control, another bunch of wrestlers got pushed aside for his preferred style and talent. The Triple H era liked serious storytelling, strong characters, and legit athletes. R-Truth survived this change by proving he could be both. His injury comeback showed he was still a real athlete. His recent character change into Ron Killings show he could do serious when needed. He adapted again. At 53 years old, he's not just surviving the Triple H era, he's crushing it. The man went from a comedy character to making the CEO of WWE personally call him back. The ultimate survivor. Think about what R-Truth has lived through. The Attitude Era's chaos, the Ruthless Aggression's toughness, the PG Era's limits, the Reality Era's smart fans, the New Era's youth movement, the women's evolution, a global pandemic, and now Triple H's creative vision. Most wrestlers are lucky to stay relevant through two major eras. R-Truth has adapted to 8 different wrestling worlds over 25 years. That's not just lasting, that's mastering change. Ron Killings didn't just survive every era, he figured out how to win in each one. That's the real secret to his career. Not just lasting, but constantly finding new ways to matter. Every era tried to leave R-Truth behind. Every era failed.